What is going on, everybody? Last day of this Fiji marathon. We've been playing for a few days now, and this last step is just going to be to take the priors that we've created, that we've modeled according to our mathematical model, and leverage it to play the game and see if it helps us in any way, shape, or form achieve better results. So we are just gonna get cracking. I have here my model of how our probability of spade being the common suit varies and changes across the number of spades that I have in my starting hand. Keep in mind, I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but keep in mind essentially that whatever argument I'm making here in terms of the estimation of the probabilities of spade being the common suit can just be replicated for any other suit that there is. I'm essentially just using spade as a template for the evaluation of any other suit being the common suit. Just wanted to specify this. All right, it's pretty late here, so hopefully we're gonna get through this in not too long, but I'm pretty excited to use the model to actually play. So let's just go ahead and create a new game. By now I've played quite a bit. I have strong foundations. I'm probably still making a lot of mistakes, still making a lot of, still not considering probably a lot of factors, a lot of strategical pillars of the game that are basically that I haven't thought about. So don't hesitate to jump in and let me know if I'm forgetting anything, or let me know, correct any wrong direction that I'm taking to help solve this game. So I'm adding a few buts, and then I'm just gonna click ready. All right, so we're paying up the ante, and I'm gonna pose directly. The whole point of what we've done so far with our modeling is that we want to be able to look at our hand and compute the range that we have, compute the prior belief for our goal suit across the different suits that we have in our hand. By now I have a pretty good understanding of the texture of my hand. I know more or less what my game looks like. I can see that it's pretty skewed, and that in some way the skewedness is going to be associated with the aggressivity that I'm going to want to play in this game. But we're going to quantify this aggressivity. I have 7 hearts in my hand, I have 1 diamond, and I have 2 spades. And that is exactly what I'm going to try to model here. Well, that's exactly what we've modeled, and I'm going to try to answer precisely the probability of having heart as the target, as the common suit, and therefore diamond as the goal suit, given that I have 7 hearts and 2 spades in my hand. And now I can actually do that practically by looking at my model. I could do it with the simple modeling here. Again, I'm just going to swap the spades for the hearts, and I'm going to look at the probability of having heart as the common suit, given that we have 7 hearts in hand. This is going to be 64% chance of having this one here, this diamond as the target suit, and therefore the heart here as the common suit. And then I'm going to do a minor adjustment. I'm just going to look at the second plot here, just to have like a little bit of extra information. It adds up in the long term. This is a game of averages, of long term. This is a game where you want to make sure that you don't make mistakes over long periods of time. So if we're going to get this extra few percentage point of probabilities by being able to adjust a little bit to kind of like adjust our original estimation, we're going to do it. And so here what I have is my original estimation of 64 being weighted being weighted up slightly to 66%. This is not massive, but this is something. This is 2 percentage point probability of having the diamond as a goal suit. So we'll take it. This is pretty high. This is the equivalent of playing, I don't know, well, this is the inverse of playing the first column at roulette. I don't know. I'll take it. It's pretty high probability. It's a pretty high probability. I think it's worth playing aggressive on this game. Just really like paying a premium to try and get some diamonds, and don't pay too much. Don't go crazy on the black cards. I can always weight back up the premiums that I want to put on my black cards, but that's gonna have to be really driven by what I used to call the likelihood function, by some bets on black cards being very, very high and really making me believe that other people have strong conviction that the goal suit is lying in there. So I'm just going to play the game. I'm really going to be aggressive on the diamonds, and the rest I'm just going to arbitrage my way. Now the last and final concept that we're going to bring to the table, and I'm still very torn on this idea, but I think it's worth bringing it up, is let's be a little more consistent on the bluffing part. I have a lot of hearts in my hand, so it's it's unlikely that others have many hearts in their hands. At best, it's evenly distributed. At worst, maybe one of them has the remaining cards, maybe 5 hearts as well. So what I definitely don't want to do is indicate very quickly to other players that I'm going to be attacking this diamond. I don't want to give them this information that I believe that diamond is the goal suit. I have a very strong prior here, 66%. This is my edge in this game. I definitely want to keep it. So I'm not going to start betting aggressively on diamond, or maybe I could. That's actually the whole point of bluffing. If you've been playing, many rounds and you've been alternating your game, sometimes you bet aggressively on the suit that you actually pursue, and that therefore you just basically reveal your game. Sometimes you don't bet aggressively on the suit that you're actively pursuing. If you've been playing a varied game, like a very well balanced game, then you can afford to do whatever you want. But if you 100% always try to attack the suit that you want to play aggressive at, and you never put any bluff in your range, you never play, you never pretend that you're not that interested in the suit that you're really interested in, people are going to be able to read up your game pretty fast, and that's not going to be very useful for you. So here, what I usually do in this game now, what I've been doing for the past day is when I have a very obvious game, when my strategy is very obviously to play aggressively on the game, like it is here, I usually spin up like a random number generator or something like that. I basically do something like this: import random, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say something like random.choice, and that's gonna be between 0 and 1. And if it's 0, then I'm gonna be obvious in my attempt to pursue the diamond. If it's 1, I'm gonna underplay, I'm gonna bluff a little bit, and I'm gonna pretend that I'm offloading diamond, or I'm not gonna be that obvious in trying to get some diamond. And this is gonna dictate my strategy for this game here. So I'm just gonna play this one here. Okay, this is a 1. That's pretty interesting. So we're gonna downplay our eagerness to get some diamond. We're gonna downplay our eagerness to get some diamond. We're gonna play it cool. We are gonna bluff a little bit and see if that works out for us. All right, so let's go ahead and unpause this game. All right, so I've got the option to buy some clubs very, very quickly. Oh wow, I got the option to buy some diamonds, which is what I want. But remember, I'm playing it cool here. I'm definitely not paying a 13 prize straight away out of nowhere because somebody is offering it to me. I'm just gonna play it cool, and I'm gonna blend an offer for diamond with an offer for other suits, right? I'm just gonna blend in the whole thing so that I don't make it too obvious that this is what I'm looking for. In the same way that I'm not gonna offer hearts at a low price very quickly because I want to offload them. So I'm just gonna play a little bit tricky here. I'm gonna start betting everywhere, making my true intention to get some diamond a little bit hidden, a little bit more, you know, like undercover, and I'm gonna see if that works out as a strategy. By the way, I could buy, oh wow, okay. I was just gonna say that I could buy some clubs because I have very little information. Sure, there's 66% chance of having the gold suit at diamond, but it still leaves a pretty solid 33% probabilities, 34% probabilities that one of these guys is the gold suit. And by the way, just like I computed the range, I computed my priors for the heart. I could compute my priors for the spade. The spade being the all right, with two spades. The spade being the common suit is at 21%, and weighted down by the other. Model, I can see that given the fact that I have 7 hearts, look at that. Given the fact that I have 7 hearts in my starting hand, I essentially have most of the remaining probabilities, and it adds up. I have 30% chances of seeing my spade being the common suit. So this is a non-negligible strategy. It basically means that I could definitely like get some clubs here. What is the probability that spade is my common that clubs is my common suit and that spade is my target? That's got to be pretty low. That's got to be pretty low if I put it at 0 here. Okay, so the probability that spade is my target suit is at 19%. This is very, very low. I'm definitely not going to play aggressively on spade, but I might be playing a little bit on clubs, right? So that's why I should have maybe purchased the suit here. I played a little bit hard to get. I don't know why I played like that, but anyway, it's not over. It's just the beginning. So let's keep going. Well, okay. I mean, I can buy some hearts, but I know that I really don't want this heart. I definitely do want this. I definitely don't want the spade. I don't really care about the spade. This is where I saw that I had very little probabilities of having. Oh wow, diamond sale sold. Okay, I'm not happy with the way that I'm playing here. I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up and get my head in the game because I'm not playing well. Okay, clubs. This guy is, oof, wow. Okay, I'm gonna buy this club at 6. Okay. I don't know why. What happened? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so offloading a few spades quickly in the game. Offloading a few spades. So some people. Wait, I'm gonna play the diamond. I still have my eyes on diamond. I'm gonna put myself in the offering shoes. Okay, now I'm gonna put myself in the purchase shoes. I'm just gonna pretend. Okay, so this is another part of the game. I'm gonna pretend that seeing that there is so much interest of purchase of spade, I'm gonna pretend that I know something about these black cards here. So I'm gonna refocus on trying to purchase some diamonds here, and that should be enough to. First of all, it's not gonna raise any suspicion, and it's not inconsistent with my strategy, and it's not inconsistent with the fact that because I've seen some very low trades at black cards here, I'm still pretty sure that these are not the center of interest. The black cards in this game is not the center of interest. The red card is. So I'm just gonna like let it play, let them do their things, and focus on my diamond. I'm gonna start offering some. Oops. I'm gonna start offering some clubs, some hearts. I don't really care about them. Just gonna pretend that they're expensive. Okay, somebody undercut me, so my strategy is fooling nobody. Well, let me see if I can get another diamond. Maybe for 7. Let's see. I'm gonna get, like, now I'm just playing obviously for diamonds because people are playing weirdly for other stuff. I'm just gonna keep betting on this one, on the clubs. Gonna pretend that the hearts are valuable, but this one is undercutting me every time, so that's not very useful. Okay, so the two things, this is unfortunate. The two suits that I have my eyes on are pretty valuable in the market. So, like, I'm just pretty sure that one of them is the target, and I'm pretty sure, not only that, I'm pretty sure that other people know about it, and I have very, very few of them. So I don't know how to get out of this situation. I don't think that any amount of bluffing could really, like, put me back on the right track. I'm gonna pretend maybe to offer some diamonds, but I don't think it's gonna help me. Oh yeah, this is a crazy game. Okay, let me see if I can still bet on my diamonds. Alright, there we go. Finally a decent purchase at diamond, and now I'm gonna pretend that I'm just arbitraging. Oh wait. I was gonna pretend that I just try to purchase diamonds as a... Okay, there we go. I'm finally getting my diamonds. I'm gonna hold that thought and I'm gonna tell you what I was trying to do unsuccessfully. I mean, I could sell some clubs at this point. Should I sell? This is a classic question here. Maybe I can. Okay, that was a weird game. Let's see. I mean, overall, I haven't played badly, right? Like, if you look at what I've done, I've essentially done very few trades. Essentially, I just got one of the clubs. I kind of, like, diversified a little bit, and I got my diamonds here. What's crazy is that this guy here, again, is in a situation where he quickly offloaded some of his dark cards, and he quickly decided to go and pursue the diamond. I don't know if he was lucky. I don't know if he did it purposefully. But the result is that most of the diamonds that were sold on the market were actually captured by me. But it's not enough to make up the initial gap that he had with me. So I didn't manage to do anything well. And the crazy thing is that the only person that could have had a hint that diamond was the target suit is this guy here with 4 hearts. The remaining people didn't have any indications at all. So really, I feel like I've been a little bit, like, stolen here. Yeah, I mean, I can understand why this guy here decided to play dark cards. I don't know. I'm not very happy with the way that I played. I could have made, like, better arbitrage, I feel. But I'm also not, I don't know, let's just play another round. Oh, look at that. Another skewed round. Alright, let's pause that. I've got 6 diamond and 3 hearts. 6 diamond and... But the thing is that, so the model really tells me, 2 suits in different colors, like two suits of different colors, not 2 suits of the same color. So that's maybe something that I can model a little bit better. I could model the probability of having the common suit given some cards in the other suit and some cards in the third suit, the one of the opposite color. It could be a better way to model this. But I mean, I can still, like, do it pretty simple. I can just look at my probabilities here. And by now we know that starting with 6 hearts just put me already at 50% chances of having the common suit in my hand. So I mean that's enough to play aggressive at hearts, and I already have a few hearts in my hand. So it makes me want to play even more aggressive. Like it makes me want to gamble on this one. I'm starting with a good hand. If it is hard, that's exactly where I have to start making some probabilistic bets. If it actually is hard, and I'm starting with three hearts in my hand, this is where I can make a lot of money and get back into the top position. So at some point I gotta gamble. Like maybe I can adjust, as always. I can adjust a little bit my strategy as I see if people get very aggressive at spade and clubs. But for now, my strategy is just gonna be aggressive at hearts and see how it goes. There you go, the first betting here already. I mean, I'm gonna try to start setting the tone. Like here, what I would normally do with a skewed aggressive strategy is that I would go again into my random generator to figure out like what strategy I would want to play. But I'm a little bit tilted here. I kind of just want to, I kind of just want to, play this game more like, not in a structured way, but more like based on the way that I feel it. So for instance, I want to go hard on the diamond. Like I want to go and try to sell some diamonds here. I want to make up some chips that I lost by making good trades. I can also offer this one. This is a good trade because I'm setting the tone for spades. Look at that. And I feel that I could like sell a lot of them. All right, that's enough. Making 11. I definitely want to buy some hearts. I gotta wait a little bit and buy low on the clubs and spade. This one, there is no way I buy hearts for 21. I know that I said I was gonna play aggressive, but this is just way too high. I cannot do anything. Oh wow. I mean, I can buy back some spades. I basically made a positive trade here. Oh wow. Oh no. Oh, I mistakenly bought some diamonds. I didn't want to do that. I'm just gonna sell back the diamond. And I'm gonna sell another one. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go ahead and buy some hearts. I think with 4 hearts, that's gonna be enough to win if I do have the target suit here. So I'm not gonna buy much more hearts unless like there's an amazing opportunities. This one I'm still gonna try to make arbitrage opportunities with the spades. I mean, I could start. I knew it. I could start like selling the hearts back, but. What's happening at clubs, it's pretty weird. Like, you know what, I'm even tempted to start buying some clubs just to make sure. Alright, 5 is too low, I gotta go. I can afford to buy some. But see how the market is progressively adjusting itself to the red cards. I mean, all of these, like these last 4 trades at clubs just really look much more like an offloading wave rather than look at that, like just people offloading their shit. Whereas the colors just really look. Let me pause because this is an important point. Like the colors purchase has been slowly increasing. Like I mean, it started at 8, then 4, 4, 3, and then 8 and 7. So the colors have been increasing. Whereas I don't know the spade has been like slowly declining, and then the suit at club has been also progressively declining from 9, 3, 5, 6, 1. It's just too weird. I have this feeling that it's really about like the real deal is happening on the red cards in this one here. Okay, so first of all, I could make arbitrage at hearts. Well, let me see. I'm not gonna sell it yet. I'm gonna keep betting down And diamonds at 4. Okay, I can offload someone here, and I can offload my spade. So again, I'm making my business right now with the spades. I'm killing it at spade, buying very, very low and then selling very, very high. So I'm pretty happy about that. But I gotta get my head in the game at hearts. Yeah, sorry. So something I didn't mention. I haven't seen that many transactions happen at hearts. I mean, one of them is basically me, and the other one is the lamb. So I'm not too afraid that somebody has been accumulating the hearts, which I believe is the target suit, which doesn't make me want to accumulate it too much too. I feel that with 4 hearts, I'm safely positioned as the leader if it were to be true that hearts is the target suit. So for now, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't have to start making crazy bets and buying at high values these hearts just to make sure that I'm the leader. So I'm just going to let it play like this. And, well, I mean, I can make some money here at diamonds. Again, profitable trade. I got to keep the profitable trade running. Pretty happy about them. I'm very happy with the trading that I've done here. If I lose this game, I'm still happy with the trading. Wow, there we go. Oh my god, no! Somebody beat me on the... Oh, oh my god, okay. The whole argumentation, like the whole thesis that I've built in my head about having a safe number of hearts just completely faltered. How is that even possible? Wait, what happened with the heart? Yeah, one of them sold the heart to me and one of them sold the heart to the other guy. And the lamb beats me with 5 hearts. Ah, this is nasty. This is very nasty. So the lamb makes the 71 points and I only make 5 of them. Yeah, of course, I made a lot of profitable trades, so that's fantastic. But overall, I lost my ante. And I didn't end up on the first position. The lamb did with the 71 chips. Okay, this is good learning. This is actually good learning. 4 is not enough. You gotta go at minimum 6. You gotta go for the 6. When you have 6 of the target suit, you know for sure that you're gonna be winner of the round. I was a little bit too cocky on this one. I was a little bit too cocky, and I should have purchased. I mean, if I just had purchased one of the hearts that this guy sold, at some point I think that he made an offer, I would have won this hand. So this is a fantastic reminder that you got to be a little bit more careful with your positions. Overall, I'm pretty happy with my reading. I mean, we've played 2 games together, but I've been playing with my ranges. Like I've been playing with my probabilistic thinking here for a while, and that is why overall I'm pretty happy with the way that I've done it. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna keep using the ranges. Like I'm gonna keep using them to see if it helps me with my game, and I'm gonna see if I can start developing a model for the likelihood function, for the way to adjust your initial strategy based on the trading that's happening in the market. It seems much harder to do, but I think it's doable. Talk to you soon.